doing floor graphs because I like giving back to the families. I enjoy being able to give you part of your loved one back. Andrew seemed to be a very giving type of young man, and I just feel that this was his path and this is what he would have wanted.
We are really excited to be able to spend this time decorating Chase. He gave the ultimate gift, and this is a way that we feel we can give back to him after his donation.
It means so much to us, really. We spend all day working on his fluorograph. We just really feel like we get to know him so much better.
Decorating Dustin is an honor. It's an honor to be part of a person that has saved so many people's lives. I come back every year to volunteer because to be part of someone's, honoring someone's journey. It's important to me to continue their legacy on through this float and through this fluorograph.
It's a labor of love. We just only hope that we do this picture justice so that the mother especially will look at it and go, that's my son. Organ and tissue donors live on, and they do live on. Dylan lives on, and all the people that they've received organs from him. Yeah. And we couldn't be more proud of Dylan if he was our son.
We come back every year because it's an honor to give back to these families. Thank you for sharing Daniel with us, allowing us the honor to decorate him and be a part of your family.
It's a big step to go ahead and donate, and they did that, so it's a real honor and a real privilege to work with Daniel.
I am a liver transplant recipient myself, so I feel very honored to be here and to help decorate this fluorograph. If it wasn't for an organ donor, I would not be here today. Thank you very much.
Well, my daughter passed away about 6 years ago, and we donated her liver and kidneys. And I understand, especially from a parent's perspective, how difficult it is. I want to thank them for helping others enhance their life.
I'm an actual kidney donor in 2010, and it's great to just be a part of the family here that's recognizing that family as well and what they've done. It's a journey we're all on, and it's great that we can give and continue someone else's life as well.
And just knowing what it means to the families, I think that's what keeps me going.
I like to be able to give something special to the families that they can keep in their home, hopefully for a very, very long time. What strength that her parents must have had to be able to say, I want her to be able to donate. They were the ones to have said, I've taken this tragedy and I want to make something positive out of it. I want to have something good come out of something so horrible.
I'm a donor mother myself, so my daughter passed away in 2008. Honoring my daughter's memory is my reason for coming back every year. So coming here to be able to decorate for other families is very important to me.
Thank you. She made a difference in someone's life. Someone is able to actually go back to a normal, productive life because of her generous gift.
We read the bio and we see that here's this wonderful person who gave so much in life, and then to know that he gave the ultimate sacrifice in death and made life better for someone else and giving them a quality of life that they wouldn't otherwise have. To be able to continue to tell the Gary story is really an amazing thing.
I am decorating Russell Sloffman today. He seems like he was an extremely lively person with an incredible character, such an artistic spirit. He's somebody that I could have been friends with, just reading about him. And after reading about his spirit, I would love to be friends with him. So.
We're with Southwest Transplant Alliance, one of the sponsors for the float.
And being a sponsor of all of these, to actually come out and spend some time decorating for some of our families, actually some of the families that our OPO is sponsoring, it really means a lot to me, and it really brings it full circle back to the job that I do.
I'm a donor mom myself. I had a son who passed away, so the connection is just incredible, and it's a huge honor.
It's an honor to decorate his fluorograph for the family, and we just love doing the portraits to make the family feel more comfortable with their loved ones. I just want to let you know that it's an honor doing your son's fluorograph. I am so happy, I'm so honored, and I hope that when he comes home to you, that you will find peace at heart.
It means a lot. Our grandpa, he donated his kidney. He suffered from kidney failure. So to help and decorate this, it means a lot to both of us.
Thank you again for letting us decorate him. He seems really cool, and it's an honor. I hope
when people see Cameron, they get inspired to want to also become donors.
There's a human connection that's really special about this. The donor and the recipients, of course, don't ever know one another, but people like us feel the connection to both sides of it.
It makes you feel good. It's a tough situation for the family, but it's also a celebration of their loved one's life.
Thank you so much for sharing the person that you loved.
Just, you really, even though we didn't get to know her, we feel like after spending 8 hours working on this, we really do have studied her so much and read her story, and we really do feel like we did get to know her in a way.
We hope that they will see her infectious smile and her big eyes and really take a message of hope and healing.
Well, to me, it's a real honor to decorate Kaylee's Florograph. I'm a liver recipient myself, and so I hope that anyone that sees Kaylee's face on the Rose Parade float gets inspired to become an organ and tissue donor themselves and become a hero like Kaylee.
It brings me back to when I was decorating my son's Florograph. And I want to do the same or better job that I did with my son.
We're putting as much love as the parents would have done.
And I hope the world sees him as a little angel on that float, shining.
Babies hold a special place in my heart because I'm a mom, so it's hard to relate to being so unselfish at the most vulnerable time in your life, and so can't help but touch your heart.
This is probably the most inspiring thing that I've ever done. These little folks, these big folks, they become part of who you are.
As a donor mom myself, I know how this mom feels. And it's an honor for me to be able to spend the day with Stacy. You're not alone. We're all out here and we're all a big family and we're here for you.
It's a great opportunity to celebrate somebody who did something truly special. His donation actually was a kidney that went to his uncle. And to be able to really celebrate that gift, and it's just unique. There's no experience like it to really be able to celebrate somebody this way.
Our daughter is actually going to be celebrated as well on the float. So we'll be here in a couple of weeks to be able to decorate her picture. We're excited to not only help somebody else out, but be able to put our daughter on there as well.
I'm glad that my dad and I are able to decorate it for them. That way they have the chance to see him on the float.
It's just amazing that we can be here and connect a little bit with him and his family through decorating for them.
Okay. I would like to tell Joshua's family thank you for the opportunity to decorate his Florograph, and I feel connected to Joshua because I have a big brother who is a paramedic and firefighter. So it's really an honor for me to give this to his family.
Well, I'm a liver transplant recipient of 26 years and have always wanted to meet my donor family and haven't. So this is sort of my way of adopting other donor families and passing it forward.
Our prayer is that the message of organ donation and what it does for families is spread. A lot of people see that float and it says donate life. I think it's a wonderful way to carry that message.
I come out to decorate to honor my sister. She received a kidney. I am a living donor.
It means a lot to me. I think we're giving something of ourselves to another family and to make awareness of the program.
We know that Deanna's parents raised a wonderful person. We know that she made a huge impact in her community, and now her message gets to go out to so many more people. 4 people have the quality of life that they couldn't otherwise have.
It's just such a message of hope and giving, and so thank you for giving us this opportunity.
I would want to tell the family, thank you for letting me honor your loved one. I want to thank you for making the decision to say yes, to save lives. We take every day for granted, and life is important, and the fact that these people gave that gift of life to help people like me, people like us, live every day is very meaningful.
To be able to give back to another family is important. Being that I've been on this side of it as a donor family member, it's really important for me. And to see his face and to learn his story is such an honor. They share him alongside us, and just that his memory will continue to live on.
We're really honored to be able to connect with Courtney through this fluorograph. She herself learned that she loved working with a severely disabled population, so a very giving person, and so it just means a lot to us that we're able to give back to her family and to honor her through this fluorograph.
I feel like I'm helping to keep that spirit going.
Such a tragedy to have such a young person life ended so soon. I'm sure he had much to do, but at least the beauty of it is that he will live on in other people's hearts and minds because he's able to donate.
It's an honor to be able to be a part of this. It allows us to get to know who Joshua was. I'm part of a donor family, so we do that just to kind of carry on the tradition of honoring the donors.
He's given the ultimate gift of being able to share his life through others.
As a heart and kidney transplant recipient, this means so much, and to do this for the family, it's truly a blessing, and I'm just so grateful to do that. I just hope that they see the joy that she has in her face, and that they see that she truly is a hero. That beautiful face just is lit up down Colorado Boulevard.
That it's the biggest honor I could have every year to do this. I'm grateful that I was able to do her fluorograph.
I'd like to say thank you to them as well, and also that I'm praying for them. And I'm very proud of Tracy and what the family decided.
It will be with them forever. Nobody cannot take this portrait from them or this fluorograph from them. So that's why we come back and we always do more. It seems like I became part of his family also. That's how close I keep my fluorographs to me, because when I do a fluorograph, they stay in my heart. So Ricardo is part of my heart now, and he will always be there forever.
Every fluorograph I do, they become one of my friends, and I cherish them and I carry them in my heart. He's big-hearted. He took every bad thing and made it positive. When they see Caleb on the Rose Parade float, I hope they see that it doesn't matter what age you are. Make that decision at the DMV, sign up online, register to be an organ, eye, and tissue donor.
We hope that when people see PJ's face on the Rose Parade float, that they see his smile, his joy for life, and by the end of the 8 hours, you feel like you know him, you feel like you've spent a whole day with him, and his joy and his happiness and his smile really shine through.
It's just so neat to have a small part in Tom's story. And it doesn't matter how many fluorographs we've done, each one is so special and each story is so unique. That's what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to be servants. We're supposed to serve each other. We're supposed to do what we can to make this world a better place.
Organ, eye, tissue donation does save lives. And Levon and all the other 59 honorees are a testament to that they can make an impact, that your legacy continues on through others. Thank you for letting us be a part of that. It's an amazing experience that we'll always continue and cherish forever.
My husband was a fluorograph in 2012. To do this for somebody else, their name lives on. I hope they see a young man that had a lot of potential that was cut way short. And I hope they know that fluorograph is done with love and honor. We want it to be perfect, just like they were.